This is emac2411 on youtube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Now, we all know this year, the Undertaker, the Undertaker will probably, most likely face Bray Wyatt. That's what's being rumored. And Triple H will probably battle Sting. That's what it's looking like. But there might be some swerves, you never know. That's what it's looking like. But maybe the Undertaker vs. Sting could be set to potentially happen next year, in 2016, on April 3rd, live on the WWE Network for WrestleMania 32. Because we all know this match that we all thought would never go down could still potentially happen. The Undertaker vs. Sting has been a match that many have wanted to see for almost 2 decades now, which is a long time for anyone to wait for anything, much less a match. Now, both men are getting older, and while they still might have a little left to give, one is clearly worse off. Because Undertaker was beat up pretty badly in his battle with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30 last year, on 2014, where he suffered his first loss. Now, many thought that this would be his final match in WWE, but it appears that Taker might actually wrestle Bray Wyatt, like I was saying, at this year's WrestleMania 31 event. Meanwhile, Sting is set to face off with storyline WWE COO Triple H. As we've seen on Raw, WWE Raw recently, WWE is building this in a major way. The Undertaker might still be nursing injuries, but if he still feels that he has something to give, he will be back. Now, however, he has to call it quits eventually. While many wanted his last match to be at WrestleMania 30, that does not seem to be the case. Because since it appears that Wyatt will face Taker in a couple months, one could imagine this would be his final match. Now, according to the rumor mill, the idea is to have Wyatt face Taker this year. Win or lose, Taker would be back for one final match at next year's WrestleMania 32 event in Arlington, Texas. He would face Sting in a retirement match for both men, and then both would end their careers on that night. Sting has not been seen much on WWE programming, though, but he could be a big part of it in 2015. Now, leading into 2016, Sting would most likely decide if he was ready to retire from part-time wrestling. The same decision would be up for Undertaker to make. Now, both of them could go into the WWE Hall of Fame in Texas next year, as both live in that state. Now, while Sting has mostly been a California boy, he lives in Texas now. Taker has always been from the state of Texas, and he has touted it as his home in this ring, building one not from Death Valley. Now, interestingly, there is a Death Valley area in Texas, so it makes a lot of sense to induct him there next year, even though there is a thought that WWE could end up doing it this year. Of course, this all depends on if he chooses to retire or not before WrestleMania takes place. Now, The Undertaker and Sting are getting older, which this is something that's worrying the fans right now. Because can the two wrestle a notable match together at their age? I mean, Sting looks very good right now. He is not the same man we saw in WCW years ago. The Undertaker looked good last year, but he was noticeably not the same. The Undertaker was in a match the previous 6 years at WrestleMania against a man that could help carry the match if needed. Now, people such as Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and CM Punk were all great opponents for him. When it came to Lesnar, if nothing more, he knew Brock could get him from one spot to another. Sting did something similar like this in TNA, and this year he will have help if needed when he takes on Triple H. So could the two put on a match that WWE fans would remember? Has WWE waited too long for this to happen now? Should they drop plans and just do this now while we know both men might have a chance? There's a lot of issues WWE needs to work out if they want this match to happen. WWE fans may have wanted to see it, but it has so much hype at this point. Could the two men really deliver though? Because that is the worry. So if the match never happens, we may always wonder. But if it does happen and it sucks, we'll always remember the match we wanted for nearly 2 decades, 20 years, was a worthless contest. So it's not an easy concept for WWE to look into. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, subscribers and viewers, thanks for watching, thanks for the support, thanks for staying with me. Okay. Now, I just want The Undertaker and Sting in the same ring going one-on-one, face-to-face, mano-a-mano, man-to-man. I think they can build a good story, to be honest. I mean, Undertaker and Sting is a kind of a, could be a good match, I think, a good story, yeah. But see, it's because of Sting's limited appearances that, you know, will bring it down. But I mean, because this is my worry though, this is the only thing, because we all know Sting will most likely go in the Hall of Fame sometime. He'll retire, of course, and the WWE will be his, yeah, he'll finally be in the WWE. You know, he'll retire. Probably make a retirement speech on Raw whenever he does do that. Now this is a worry because I think Sting's what? Sting's older than Undertaker. I think he's 55, 56, maybe. Not exactly sure. I think Undertaker's about to be 50 this year. I think. Yeah, they're in their 50s pretty much now. But I mean, people just want to see them. Let's say in the ring, in a match, fighting each other. I don't think no one really cares. I mean, people say, "Oh, the streak has to be on the line. It makes it more better because then you know it's Sting gonna break it." Now, in my opinion, the streak. My opinion. This is just for me. The streak doesn't have to, you know, have to be on the line. You know, to make it, to sell, because that's what they always say. It's to sell. That's how people get the buys. I don't think it really matters. I think if you make the match, Undertaker is saying official for whatever year this year, next year, they will get, oh god, they will blow off the roof will go off the house, blow off the house. They will go crazy. The fans, I will go crazy. I would make a video right there. I'd show you my full reaction. It wouldn't be funny. Yeah. So I mean, I think this could be a good match. Now, would it be a slow paced? Probably. Because we know Undertaker has pretty bad injuries. You've seen the pictures and all that, but Sting, I don't know. I don't really know any wrestlers first. I mean, his last match, I should say, in TNA. Maybe 4 years ago. Maybe. I don't know. 3 years ago. I really don't know. I didn't really follow him in TNA. I really don't watch TNA at all. I watch it sometimes now. I did a review about it, as you all know, on the first TNA of the year. I haven't really seen any Sting matches, but I mean, I watched a little bit on the WWE Network for just $9.99. The Royal Rumble will also be broadcasting live. You should go subscribe to it right now if you want to see it. It has awesome content. But I think the Sting and Undertaker both want each other. This is my opinion. I think they really do want this match. I think Undertaker really would take the match. Now, people saying Bray Wyatt should break the streak. Now, if anyone, now this is the thing. Now that Sting is officially in the WWE, he should have been the one, believe it or not. If anyone should have broke the streak, I don't know how I'm going to say this. Sting should have been the one to break the streak. My opinion. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, because they're getting older, they're getting more tired, they're getting more stressed, they're getting more busy, they're getting more they're not getting healthy. I mean, they're getting way worse injuries, bruised ribs, I mean, bruised everything, scars. That is the bad thing. Now, Sting and The Undertaker. Sting and The Undertaker. That's the pet, because can they carry a match? Can they actually do a match for a good 20 minutes long? 30 minutes even? Does it really, can they go, do they have the energy? Do they have the heart? Do they have the charisma? Do they have everything? Do they have it, though? Anymore? I mean, I know they did. I mean, these guys have been two greatest wrestlers in history. I mean, really, though. You gotta look at this and say that. I mean, my opinion, this guy, it has to be. Because they want a good crowd. That's why they're actually saving this for WrestleMania 32. This ain't confirmed, but this is just like pretty much a rumor right now that they might still do it. I mean, I would love to see it. I mean, a lot of people, they're both from there, so that's pretty much why. I mean, apparently they might even break the record for the attendance record. For the attendance record, like 100,000 people. And all that, they actually might break it. So, I mean, yeah. He hasn't been the same man, you know, since he left WCW, of course, 15 years ago, maybe. About 2001. TNA, he wasn't that good, just like Hulk Hogan. Because people look at, people want the Undertaker Sting, so they go, you know, they don't care. I mean, Triple H and Sting can probably do a better match. But this is the thing. I think The Undertaker would put Sting over. I honestly think so in their retirement match. I don't think The Undertaker would honestly mind. He's done it all already, really. What else does he have to prove, though? Because Triple H might bury Sting. See, this is my worry here. Because if they go off, well, I should say they probably are going to square up face-to-face, one-on-one, WrestleMania 31 this year in 2015 at WrestleMania 31. In one of the main events, of course. That's what it's looking like. They're building to it. If you're paying attention to Raw, Survivor Series, it's looking like, unless maybe a swerve happens, and then, I don't know. But who can put on the best match? Triple H and Sting, no doubt. Undertaker and Sting would be a memory, though. That's what everyone would remember. You can relive it. I mean, this is what people go crazy about. The story, the build, atmosphere. Oh, God, guys. Now, I just want to see it. That's it. It hasn't been too long. They're not old. I mean, they are kind of old, but it doesn't matter. I just want to see this happen. I think they can deliver. I honestly think they will. Because Triple H might bury Sting. If you've seen his interview on WWE.com on the WWE YouTube channel, you would have known what he said, everything about it. You know, he's just burying Sting already. His words, what he's doing. I mean, this is the only thing I'm worried about. Because I honestly think I would not actually be shocked if Triple H did beat Sting at this year's WrestleMania 31 in 2015 on the WWE Network. I think Sting should win, though, because I think he should go in the Hall of Fame next year. Or this year, doesn't matter. Just sometime sometime I think Sting should go in the WWE Hall of Fame 2000 class. I don't know if he would be inducted by it, but I think he should win all of his matches, go undefeated in his WWE career. How many matches he's going to have, I don't know. They're saying just one match, and he's done retirement match pretty much. Could be this year, maybe next year. I don't know. We all know the performance contract was for 6 appearances. Got 2 down, 4 to go. Pretty much you got 3 to go, at least, because WrestleMania pretty much is a secure spot. Maybe he doesn't actually show. Maybe he saves 1 appearance for just the WrestleMania next year for The Undertaker, or they send another contract. I don't know. I did report it, though, about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. So, I think it should, maybe whenever he does, go in the WWE Hall of Fame class, wrestle a match, a few matches, wrestle those matches in WWE, win them all, go undefeated, however it is, do a retirement speech on Raw, whatever, the next time, whenever he does retire, and call it quits and call it's over. Because, I mean, this is the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Triple H did bury Sting and not let him win at this year's WrestleMania. That'd be pretty stupid. Because when you go back and you're going to say, what a memory this match was, you're going to go, no, it wasn't. Sting lost. And it'd be disappointing. Now, people think that Sting should lose to The Undertaker. They even think he should lose to Triple H. Some people. I'm not saying this on the internet or on YouTube. I'm just saying some people that I know. Say he should lose to both matches. He shouldn't win at all. I don't know why people would say that. This is a guy that we've been waiting for a long time to come here. I really don't get it. I really think so. This is what I believe in. I mean, really. Sting deserves to win. But as long as Sting's happy, because Sting, if you know what he was saying, he said that if he could not wrestle, if he cannot fight The Undertaker, his second option would have to be Triple H. So you gotta say he's pretty happy, though. Or you never know, maybe they're on the phone and he's going, fuck you, to freaking, I don't know, Vince, because he doesn't want to put, I don't know, we just got 2 Legends matches that we need to have. Because it's pretty much WWE versus a WCW guy. Triple H might want to bury him because of that. We all know Triple H buries everyone. The Undertaker puts people over. See, that's the thing. Triple H doesn't. He buries everyone. He buried CM Punk. CM Punk. A lot of people in his life. He is buried in the WWE. We haven't seen him really come back from that. Well, CM Punk did. We all know he had that historic run A lot of people did, but just like Sting needs to win. That's the thing. He needs to have a good memory. He needs to have a good run here. He needs to have memories that we'll never forget. He needs to have it. I mean, it's his one and only chance. He'll never come back. I mean, it's not like, I mean, like when he has a retirement match, it's over. It's not like, that's the thing. Can't do it over again. That's what I'm saying, though. I mean, really. So I'm gonna say, yeah, he has to go in the W Hall of Fame class sometime. He needs to wrestle he needs to wrestle. He needs to fight at WrestleMania. A few of them, I don't know how, but he needs to win all his matches. Do a retirement speech the next night on Raw, whenever, and he's done. So I hope we have both of these matches that I actually like to see. I can't wait till the Royal Rumble. I will be doing a WWE Royal Rumble review, highlights, results show. Tune into that. I will be covering all the news, rumors, headlines, gossip, speculation, reviews, updates for the WWE concerning the Royal Rumble and every pay-per-view and any news that comes in. Of course. So I mean, I might even be doing a WWE Thursday Night SmackDown review tonight, immediately after the show. Might. I'm not sure yet. Depends if it's worth it or not. But I might be doing some gameplay commentaries on the PS4. Give you content about the WWE Rumble, even though there's only a couple matches I can do. But we'll see. This video has been kind of long. We're almost going on 17 minutes now, I think. I hope you joined. I hope you stayed with me throughout the whole thing. I mean, yeah, I kind of went on a rant there. So I said I can kind of talk about some stuff sometimes. But yeah, make sure to like this video. Share this video all over the entire internet on Facebook, Tout, and Twitter. Comment with your thoughts and your opinions. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. So see you two. Peace out later. I hope you stayed with me this whole 17 minutes and counting. Plus, don't forget to subscribe.